From the composer, Brian Balmagee's Everyone is Still, the countdown begins, and in a single moment, adrenaline surges in an eruption of energy and power. This piece has roots in Indy 500. However, it could be a countdown of a race, a launch, or a multitude of other scenarios. 3, 2, 1 explores the building moments ahead of the countdown, as well as the unleashing of the energy immediately afterward. The opening mood certainly anticipates what is coming. At first, harmonies all move together. There is a feeling of order and calm. As the event approaches, harmonies continue to change, but voices linger, obscuring the harmonic language just slightly. What follows is the musical equivalent of getting shot out of a cannon. It is highly intense and aggressive as the event begins. While this entire section is based on the music from the opening, it goes through many harmonic shifts and meter changes to make everything feel entirely new yet familiar. There are musical peaks and valleys despite the non-stop rhythmic drive, and everything ultimately builds towards the powerful ending.
Next up is a piece called Echelon, composed by Catherine Greisinger. Catherine Greisinger received her bachelor's and master's degree in cello and music education from the University of Akron in Ohio, where she later taught strings pedagogy courses. Her strings orchestra compositions and methods have been published by several publishers, and she later became an editor of J.W. Pepper. Though somewhat complex harmonies and exhilarating theme characterized by a melodic motive, forging ahead with courage and ferocity, the strings ensemble's performance of this piece demonstrates great richness and depth of strings playing. Heavy accents, driving momentums, and intricate fugue-like formations narrate an epic tale of noble heroism.
Arranged by lightweight Gustav Holst. The planets was inspired by astrology, which he was introduced to in 1913 while vacationing in Spain. It took him almost 4 years to complete the planets. The piece quickly became extremely popular, and the shy and humble host achieved a level of celebrity he never really sought or wanted. Holst commented that these pieces were suggested by the astrological significance of the planets. There is no story involved. Jupiter, the bringer of jollity, was heavily influenced by English folk song, broadening in the second half with a new, majestic theme. This arrangement of Jupiter is a challenging piece for student groups. While not quite contemporary in style, the piece is modern enough in concept to allow students the chance to experience alternate treatments of themes and motifs.
is The Untold Story of the Witches of Oz, a musical with music and lyrics by Stephen Schwartz. It is based on the 1995 Gregory Maguire novel, Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West, an alternative telling of the 1939 film, The Wizard of Oz, and L. Frank Baum's classic 1900 story, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The musical is told from the perspective of the witches of the land of Oz. Wicked tells the story of two unlikely friends, Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West, and Glinda the Good Witch, who struggle through opposing personalities and viewpoints, rivalry over the same love interest, reactions to the wizard's corrupt government, and, ultimately, Elphaba's public fall from grace. Stephen Schwartz's music has received critical acclaim and is skillfully adapted into this orchestral showcase. We will be performing No One Mourns the Wicked, The Wizard and I, Dancing Through Life, Popular, and Defying Gravity. We hope you enjoy our performance of Wicked, and thank you for attending our concert tonight.
Thank you.